I'm tired of the bullshit society's been feeding me. I've been told every day since I was a child that college is this golden path that'll lead to everything, and that if I go to college, everything will be okay. And now I'm in college, and I can't believe that such a lie has just been rumored around and affected so many people that it's just complete bullshit. It's not true. I'm not sure if it's because um our times are different than the people before us, but I feel that this college thing, um, while I understand that it is very important for some careers, I plan to become an advisor soon, a financial advisor. This is my passion. I love finance, personal finance, but I feel like I'm wasting my time with these classes. I think that this isn't something that should be pushed on everybody, and we need to know that there are other places that we can go to. We can go to trade schools, learn about things, be handy with our hands, have these physical skills that other people won't be able to, or don't want to, or don't need. And I hate that we need to conform to this idea that if we don't go to school, there will be failures, and that no matter what you do, it won't amount to anything if you aren't going to school or pursuing some further education. And when I finished high school a couple months ago, I realized that everything that I wanted to do either required further education or it required me to just be completely brain dead and just follow the rules and to listen to these people who make 10 times the money that I make while doing significantly less than I do. Example to be the job that I have now. I'm working my ass off and I'm doing all these things and I'm trying to I'm doing the bare minimum because I've realized that this job it will account for nothing. I understand that this is a family business that I work for and that anything that I do won't account for me to get a better pay, anything like that. And I know that family is significantly stronger than some random guy you just hired because you need your work to be done. I understand that 100%. And I don't want to keep doing this for the rest of my life. I don't want to be 60 years old, an old man having to work every single day because I wasn't taught things or I didn't let myself experience life the way I wanted to. Recently, I found a bunch of videos of just older people or just people who have just sort of let go of their possessions and having to conform to society and the norms of that. And they seem very free, they seem very alive, they seem that they are content, or maybe content's the wrong word, maybe that they're happy that they're pursuing what they want to. And I also want to be like that. With me making this YouTube video and posting videos in the future, I'm doing this because I want to be able to be older and to understand that I did my best and I tried. I didn't just, give into the fear of people seeing this video or maybe, you know, I basically just want to give it my all while I still have the time, the free time, and I won't be bogged down by a job. And I say this, but I know that in my heart I know I'm really gonna struggle, knowing that this this education system, schooling that I'm doing, has a chance to account to nothing. And let's say it does account to something, and I'm able to get the career that I want to. I know that it's going to be hard work, and I know that I'm going to feel unfulfilled. I 100% do. I know what's going to be my role once I get the job that I would like, but I know that it won't be as glamorous as it is in my, brain and in my mind. I want people to do better for themselves. I have many friends who understand that the jobs that they're doing and the education that they're receiving will get them the job that they want. But I feel that they sort of push aside, or maybe they don't understand that no matter if you are the perfect employee and you do all these things, the higher ups could just not like you, and then you're done. You're fucked. You're fucked for. You can't do anything, and it's really annoying that there are people who sort of disregard or maybe just don't want to think about it at the moment that what they're doing has the risk of being nothing, like it won't fulfill to anything. And I don't want to be depressing, but I just want to be realistic that everything has a consequence. And I feel like these consequences now used to be that you didn't qualify for these jobs, but now I feel that you have to learn how to talk out your ass and how to suck up to people. And it makes me really angry that I may have to do this myself. And the boss that I have at my job, he sucks up to all the people, and this is how he's able to get, his all his money. And every day he comes into work, which he does like literally nothing. He seems like angry or just like unfulfilled. He's always like talking shit to people and stuff like that. And I shouldn't be saying these things because I want this video to just be able to get out there as many people as possible. And I'm sure it'll be restricted to some sort of extent, but I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care. I just want to get my opinion out here. I want people to know that society has been feeding us bullshit since we were children, and now that I've reached up to the point where I can experience the bullshit myself, I feel that this may account for nothing. But at the very least, I want to be able to follow the passions that I do have right now while I'm able to work. I want to be able to possibly make videos about personal finance or just videos about anything that sort of pops into my head, like the video that I'm making right now. And I don't want to have to be bogged down by regret once I get older. And I also want my friends and my family to understand that while you have the time, that you should be trying to do as much as you possibly can. When I made this YouTube channel, I was scared. I was scared that people would judge me and that all these videos would just be, used against me by ammo, by people that I knew, or people online that, I wasn't good enough. And to some extent, I do hold these beliefs, but now, after posting a handful of videos, I can confidently say that I'm doing this because I love it. This is a fun experience, and I don't think I'll regret this when I get older. And I also want to express what I believe, and I understand that it might be unpopular to many people, or people might think that I'm being irrational, or that I'm not in the right state of mind, but I can understand where they're coming from. But I don't want people to be held down by this stupid shit that you need to go to school and do these things. I want people to follow their passions and understand their passions might not lead to the best financial situations, but I think this is so much better to be happy than to be depressed or just angry about the world and be resentful for everybody who was doing better than you. This is also why I deleted Instagram. I didn't want to have this inferior complexion that I was worse than other people because they're doing so many better things. But I had to understand, come to terms that people are doing different things. We have different living standards in different families and financial systems as well, and standards. And yeah, I just wanted to make this video because I don't want people to be filled with regret once they get older. I wouldn't say that I myself am an old person. I'm 18, but I want to help people that I care about understand that you don't have to follow the predetermined rules or guidelines, that you can be your own person. And I understand some people may not take this to heart or may not act on it. When I first knew about or learning about these things, I didn't either, but I'm doing it now because I know that this will haunt me for the rest of my life if I don't do it. That's pretty much it. See ya.